We know it, it's going to be time to head back to the polls. One state representative is sponsoring a bill that he says is aimed at protecting our integrity in our elections. However, this bill is ringing alarms for some election education advocates. WAFO 48's Caroline Clapp has been looking into the proposed legislation and the possible effects on our state. She joins us now live. Caroline, what's the big concern here?
Liz, State Representative Wes Allen says the idea came about when he learned Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, donated millions of dollars to counties across the country, including here in Alabama. He says people running local or state elections should not be able to accept private money. However, there's a line in the bill that some people believe will stop organizations like the League of Women Voters from helping people register to vote. Stopping private money from funding elections. State Representative Wes Allen says that's the main objective of House Bill 194.
Saw evidence back during the 2020 election that Mark Zuckerberg spent millions of dollars to assist, quote unquote, assist local election officials across the country, mostly in left-leaning counties around the country, by providing funds and personnel to work in various stages of the election process. And that's just something that we do not need.
According to documents obtained by WAFF from the Secretary of State's office, 5 Alabama counties not in North Alabama accepted grants funded by Zuckerberg to pay for election expenses. Secretary of State John Merrill says the state reimburses counties for election expenses, adding there was no need for those counties to accept the grant. While he's in support of stopping private money from funding elections, he believes this bill as it's written will stop organizations like the League of Women Voters from helping people register to vote.
He said, Kathy, we're concerned about this bill because it would make it illegal to do what the League does.
Kathy Jones, the president of the League of Women Voters for Alabama, believes the state will see a decrease in voters if this bill passes.
The language is very confusing, but the intent is very clear that, this is intended to make it where even if it's, the sponsor of the bill may have been looking at something else, there would be a chilling effect on volunteers and voting rights groups.
Representative Wes Allen says that is not the case.
As long as they're not giving the money to the local probate judge or the local circuit clerk in the administration of the election process, the League of Women Voters can go and get people registered to vote. I don't understand that concern.
The bill is awaiting approval in the state house. The League of Women Voters will be on the steps of the state capitol in Montgomery tomorrow protesting this bill.